Hello everyone. Camera needs to go up a little bit. Are we good? Yeah, actually, let me move this way. Welcome. Who do we have in here? Let me see on the chat. Can everybody hear me okay? Can everybody see me okay? Let me turn the music down. Let me turn the treadmill up. The treadmill. Cool. All right. Welcome, Cons, Paul, Christopher Hall, Gurgly, Urban, Lotmo Crypto, Jim, Zeus, Elliot, Paul again. Welcome, everybody. How are we doing today on this fine? Well, is it fine? I mean, it's a nice day now. It was pretty miserable this morning and pretty miserable yesterday, but it is now a fine Thursday afternoon. And yeah, we've got some stuff that we can talk about. We've had a pretty interesting session so far today. I really do want to try and get a short somewhere here on I kind of want to go short on ES and on the NASDAQ right now. This is really annoying that I can't. Got the TPO chart on here as well, but look, we can see we're just like a little bit extended beyond what we think value probably is for the day here. We've had, obviously, we had unemployment claims today. So that happened half an hour ago, and that's created this big spike up. So if I haven't actually looked at Bitcoin at all. Bitcoin's not done anything. So we'll go back onto the ES. And we can see from earlier, this was when we had our unemployment data. So we just tapped into the VWAP and then we've just been moving up ever since. Now I do want to see a pullback here. John Todd, how are you finding the new TradingView TPO, Luke? I like it. I've only just started using it today. I wasn't really aware that there was a new one, but it's nice. First impressions are that it is nice. The only issue that I have with it is tick size, okay? So basically, this is industry standard. So anyone who, for you guys watching, whereas with Bitcoin, we don't really have particular tick sizes that we can use. We've got to adjust it because of wherever Bitcoin is. With the NASDAQ, it's widely accepted that 20 tick NASDAQ, 4 tick ES is what you should be using. So the only issue with this being that I have to constantly switch between 20 tick here on the NASDAQ, and when I switch back over onto the ES, see it looks massive, so I got to put that to 4 tick, and you can't really set it unless I have like other tabs here open and stuff. It'd be nice just to nice to have the ability to customize this a little bit more. The problem when you have auto on is it just ends up being like way too wide, the tick size anyway. Similar with a volume profile, you need more than what's usual really, so yeah. Zeus, bro, what about BTC? I mean, BTC's not doing anything, so I don't really know why. Like, it's flat, right? So, I mean, we can have a look at Bitcoin. We can have a look at it, but it is flat. So, we're at resistance. We're at this order block at the top here. Very low time frame. What I'd like to see is a move up towards 28,600, 28,650-ish, and then retrace. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. NASDAQ is still pushing up. This is the thing, like why are we looking at this when this is what's interesting? Okay, this is where there are trades to take. It's the NASDAQ today. NASDAQ is leading the market. Massively leading the market right now. So, we can have a look back here. Next level of interest for myself. For those of you who are trading the NASDAQ, I don't care. This is my show. I'm not trading Bitcoin today. I'm not trading Bitcoin today. I'm trading the NASDAQ, and I'm potentially taking a couple of scalps on the ES as well. Next point of interest for me on the NASDAQ is 15,120. I think we're probably going to hit 15,120 fairly soon. That is our weekly open. We have previous day value area low. We've got previous day volume point of control up there. So that is what I am looking at. What futures contract for the NQ do you use? So I'm on NQZ3. That is the latest contract, CME contract for the NASDAQ. I've spoken about the name for ages. I want to switch it to Toros.trade. And every time I come to doing it, we're working on a rebrand, we're working on stuff. But the problem is, it's probably too late to change the name now, because by the time we've changed the name, I'll be trading crypto again. So it's only temporarily, it's only while, like there's literally nothing going on. Like, it's not moving. So why would I look at it? Because there is no opportunity there. So it doesn't really matter. You go to where the opportunity is. The opportunity is not in Bitcoin right now. There's no money to be made right now by trading this. There is a lot of money to be made by trading these. This is where the real movement is. Look, Ethereum, flat, Bitcoin, just bleh. Like, if you want a Bitcoin update, right, it is very, very simple. It's 28,600, 28,650, and then drop down to the single prints. That's all I'm looking for. Is there any chart for NQ which is free and not delayed? No, just pay the $3. It's $3 a month. I'm being a little bit I'm being a little bit sassy here. It's $3 a month for CME data on TradingView. Last time I checked, and maybe it's more now because there are more people trading it, but last time I checked it was $3. I got my cup of tea here. Let me have a drink of my cup of tea. Short NQ weekly open. That is a possibility. Yes. See, the ES isn't really pushing any higher, so we're looking at 4,354 here on the S&Ps, and that basically just takes us back into that low that we took out. So we're coming back into the Monday low again here. But, oh my God, come on. 4. But we're quite a long way away from value area here on the ES. It is lagging behind a little bit. So, I mean, maybe short ES right now and just see if NASDAQ can reach its target. Should we cover what's happened so far today? Because it's actually been really, really quite nice and technical. So I'm going to do this on the NASDAQ first of all. Apologies to anyone who's here for crypto update, but there is no update. The update is there is no update. So when there is an update, I will be the first one to tell you, but there is no update. So I am going to where the money is going. I'm probably gonna lose a load of viewers now. This is why we're losing loads of viewers. But anyway, NASDAQ. Okay, big move down yesterday. I'm going to take the TPO off for a second. You look at this and the move down that we had. So at the time, this morning, this was 7 red 4-hour candles in a row. We came and took out the previous week low down here and then have had a mega bounce off of that level. Now, this would have been the first time in over a year that we had seen 7 red candles in a row. So I went long. Well, actually I didn't. I went long ES. I missed the long on NASDAQ. It just didn't give me a pullback anywhere. So really, really nice taking the lows down here and getting a massive, massive bounce off of that. So a lot of money within that move itself. You go down onto the 30-minute time frame, and then we had some really nice stuff earlier on also. So we had a little gap up here. So when we came up, swept this, we came into settlement for a little bit, got a nice pullback. Once again, I was looking to take a long here. So again, I missed this. I haven't really been able to catch much on the NQ today. We didn't really come back into that VWAP earlier. We just were holding above. We didn't quite get that move down before we got the bounce. And then I missed this little spike down before we've seen this as well. So what I would like to see, yes, okay, we can come up towards weekly open, but I would like to see a return back down towards that settlement, because this is going to end up as a gap up on the price as we go into the New York Open here. We are going to gap up. That is where we closed yesterday. This is where we currently are today. Now, if we do that, because the majority of the day has been below us, you would expect for some of this to be revisited at some point during the day. Okay, the balance is here. If you're looking at the profile, we turn the profile back on, we're well outside of value area. Okay, we have value is down here, and we are extended beyond that at this stage. Now, that doesn't matter a huge deal, because when New York opens, the TPO basically becomes its own beast, which is what we saw yesterday, and it just does its own thing. However, from where we are now, I would like to see this move back down towards around about that 15,030 area on here. Now, if we're looking at the ES, this was a little bit easier to trade. So on the ES, we'll come over here. We came down and we basically came back into a little bit of an order block that we've got from back down here. So I think we also, that being, it wasn't a daily level. We had a little bit of an order block down there. So it didn't sweep the lows from the previous week. But when we started to get that big impulse up, we did come in and we tested that. The bounce was much less extreme initially. It was held underneath that VWAP for quite a while. So this is actually just the London VWAP. So we were held beneath that London VWAP. If we drag that over to here, which would have been from our UTC open, and then again, you can see how we broke through that later on in the day, but we were held below that VWAP. That did give an opportunity to go long. So I am long on the ES. I have taken profit on that, and I'm just holding that at this stage, holding the rest as a runner. So this last contract that I've got on here is a bit of a runner, seeing what can happen with that. Now, as we go into this again, we can see the ES not quite as extended beyond value as the NASDAQ is, but still, we are a little bit outside of that. We've got quite a nice D-shaped profile on here for the day. You would like to see a return back into that. The thing that we have here on the ES is we do have poor highs. So the definition of that, look at this. So here's a little bit of TPO theory for you. For anyone who's in the crew, okay, for anyone who is in the crew, I will be doing a refresher session on this tomorrow, going over the TPOs. The fact that actually this TradingView-1's really nice is a very good thing. So it does mean that we can use this TradingView TPO as our example for what's going on. Now, here's your D period, which was where we traded, all the way back here, wasn't it? No, this is the new D. The new D period, which was back here. Now we've just looked above there, so we've got a poor high at the moment. That just meaning that you have one TPO of the consecutive letters. So the D, then the E looks above, and then you would often look above and leave, but you would expect that to then be taken out later. That is a poor high on the chart. Mark Davis, thank you for subscribing. If you are new here, please do subscribe, and I would very much appreciate it. So a return back into value as we go into New York session, and then a move up later on in the session is ideally what I am looking for. I've got a very full cup of tea here, And I'm walking on a treadmill. And I managed to do it without spilling a drop. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Song name. So I just play, and I do this on all my streams, and I have done for ages. I just play the Lo-Fi Girl Synthwave YouTube playlist. So look for Synthwave Radio Beats to Chill / Game to. That is what I play on these streams. It's the same every day. Mr. Fry, thank you for the great TA on NQ, mate. Comment. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go back over onto NASDAQ. Still pushing. Still pushing. Oh, gotta switch it back to 20. Maybe I should just... What would happen if I just go new tab? This. Okay. So if I go this, and we're on 20 on here, and then if we go onto the ES over here, and it's on 4, will it stay? It does stay. It doesn't do that if you're on the web app. But we're on the, I'm using the desktop app here, and it does stay. Good, good. Let me do the same for Bitcoin. Oh my god, that is an old chart. Let's do it on this. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's find a nice TPO setting for BTC. Okay, I use 50. Too small. 100. Maybe still too small. That's better. Good. Now, hopefully all of that will stay the same. What is the TPO you use on TradingView? It's just the stock, the new stock TPO. So if you search for TPO, it is this one, Technicals, Time Price Opportunities, the beta new version. I did used to use this one. I'm not going to favorite that anymore because I don't use it anymore. And now I'm using this one. Thank you very much to, who was it? Let me check in the Discord. Benny! It was Benny that recommended this to me this morning. Benny from the crew. Thank you, Benny. And another sip of tea without spilling it. Oh, yeah. I may have taken a short on the ES whilst I've been talking. Just because it's showing a little bit of weakness here. So you look above and you leave. That is the idea of creating a single tick above the previous TPO. There's the previous one. Here's your new one. Look above and then leave. I think this may be a take profit for me. I'm going to share all the settings that I have, like, literally, as I say, I've only just started using this on TradingView, so I don't know if these settings are all going to be matching up perfectly. But basically, all you need to know, 4 tick ES, 20 tick MQ. Currently, I kind of like the look of 200 tick on Bitcoin, but that's not set in stone by any means. What about Forex? We got Forex bros in the house. I mean, I'm going off-brand enough by doing futures, by doing indexes, by doing indices. I could go way off brand if I start looking at Forex as well. I don't know Forex. Like, what the fuck is that? So Euro massive, like, oh, we came into previous day point of control here on the Euro, rejecting from that. That's kind of nice, right? Euro USD. Nice little move up. Taking out some highs. And now starting to pull back again. What about, can you TPO the DXY? No. That's a bit broken. Oh, where's our what is going on here? Okay, we cannot really TPO the DXY. How long is it going to be till we fill this whole section? It's like every time it ticks, it's we're still dropping. Very, very nice. Oh my god, no, I'm moving around too much. Is this still on 4? I forget that we've got different tabs open. So coming back towards value area high. High volume node here. Previous resistance, potentially acting as support here. If I'm looking at the order book, there's not too much going on right now. I can bring on... I could show Quantara in a little bit. My position is kind of sucky. Hold on. There we go. So this is the trade I'm in right now. Just trying to manage this. I'll probably close it fairly soon. $200 is like decent, right? You can always come back and do it again later. I'm going to close it so then I can just start talking again. There you go, $200 made during the stream. Happy days. Back to this. Oh my god, I've done that again. Impulse. Whoa, I nearly spilled tea that time. That was very, very close. Your Discord link is invalid. Yes, so... Ooh, what's going on here? Nasdaq's dropping. Do I now want to be looking at a short on the Nasdaq? This is nice. Look at this. Back into value area. Or back, well, testing value area high. Nasdaq starting to drop. We're still looking for this to move a little bit lower, right? We'd still like to see that move lower. You don't have poor highs on the Nasdaq. So that could be the high for the day. We might just not have got high enough. That might be all we get. I don't think so, but it might be. There is another TPO indicator called Sessions TPO Market Profile that I use for DXY. It's not TradingView by a guy called Noop. It's more customizable, right? Thank you. I will check that out. As I said, I've only just started really looking at the TPO on TradingView. I have always used exocharts for this, but it's nice. It makes it accessible for everyone, and that's a good thing. To have the TPOs accessible to all people is it's a happy thing, because I haven't really been using it so much of late. Because on Bitcoin, it's not working like it used to. But man, on the legacy markets, it's phenomenal. What's the purple line on NQ? Res at 720p. Resolution's at 720p. It should be... Problem is, since I reset my computer, I don't actually know. Oh shit, it is. Will this screw everything up? If I go like that, I should have just switched my end to 1080. Purple line is the weekly open though. Apologies. I did not know that we were only on 720p right now to stream. Is there now a an HD option? Can I define settlement? Yes. Oh, this is New York Open. Okay, bear with. We now have our... This is now New York Open. Switch to regular trading hours. So now we're looking at the profile from yesterday. We've opened inside yesterday's value area. So that's kind of interesting, right? We've opened inside. We do have a gap up, but we have opened inside previous day value area low. We have not opened outside of it. At least on the NASDAQ. I would imagine on the ES we are outside. We are outside. And we haven't gapped up on ES, which is interesting. Oh shit, see, look what's happened. It's now refreshed everything back to 4 tick. Damn it. It's a good job I closed that short, right? I might go short NQ. Let's go back onto electronic trading hours. Let's just see what's happened here. Oh, I'm in a muddle. I'm in a muddle, everyone. I'm forgetting that I've got tabs open. NQ, ES, fine, good. Still poor highs. This is now our daily point of control, volume POC. Mr. Fry's gone short NQ. I mean, I'd be tempted to if I wasn't on a live stream right now. I just don't have the brain capacity to talk and do everything at the same time. My long on ES is currently $1,200 in profit. Maybe I should close that. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna keep holding it for now because we could still push higher. Isn't this live day trading? It is. I have taken a trade, so don't shut up. I've taken one trade. Shut up. I will take a trade if I see an opportunity, and if once this slows down, I don't particularly want to trade inside the initial balance on a live stream because I look away for like 5 seconds and I'll be wrecked. Is Bitcoin moving? Oh, it is. Okay, Bitcoin is actually doing something. So we are getting this move up to the highs. Let's be, oh, there we go. There it is. So that's what we wanted to see on Bitcoin. I was literally just about to go set alert. That could be a high for Bitcoin. We've just poked above. I mean, it would have been nice to have gone slightly higher. But scalp short Bitcoin right now could be a good little thing. So that is now local highs taken. I'd be happy to scale short all the way up to basically within this golden pocket zone as well now. That was good timing. There is so many poor highs on ES previous days as well. Yes, there is. There is. I'm going to show you. Oh, should I do this as public? Okay. I want to. Do I give away? No, I'm not going to. We're going to do our TPO refresher within the crew tomorrow. And that's where I'm going to give away all the sauce. All the sauce. 15 days in a row. 15 days in a row. There has been a setup that has played out on the ES. Okay? 15 days in a row. And that's only because yesterday when I was looking back, I only had 14 days loaded and it happened on every day. So I haven't even looked back further than that. But it happened yesterday as well. Nobody in the chat tell them what it is. You've got to join the crew and we're going to go over this tomorrow. We did cover it in the trading room yesterday. If you would like to know what it is, then join the crew. Take yourself over to tauruscrypto.com and sign up. You can do so here. Let me bring it up on here. So tauruscrypto.com for anyone who is interested. Join the crew, and this will take you to the place where you can sign up. You can pay via card or via crypto. It's just $99 per month. I am very sorry for the white. I thought I had dark mode on WOP, but clearly it's not on dark mode right now. But that is how you can sign up. Oh, we are getting a real nice pullback here. And look at this. So this isn't showing on the TPO, on the time price opportunity. This isn't showing a pull high or a look above on here, but we have just swept those highs. And now we're getting this move back into settlement, which is what we wanted to see. This is where our gap is. So if we go back onto regular trading hours, we'll turn off the TPO for a second. This is about to fill the gap. So settlement basically is just the price in which the price that the asset closed on the previous day. So I use my daily open as daily open. That's UTC midnight. Holy shit! Hold on. I've got to act on a trade right now. I'm not gonna. I said I wasn't gonna trade, but I keep doing it. I must take action. So do not. Oh, we're gonna hit VWAP. We're gonna hit VWAP on the Nasdaq. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Wonderful. I'm happy. I am very happy right now. Now, can we come and actually get the zone that I wanted to see price go to? We are at VWAP and daily open on the ES. And we're at the point of control. VWAP, daily open, UTC open, and daily POC right now on the S&P 500. What is Bitcoin doing? It's pulling back. So we took out those highs. We took out the highs like by 0.5, by 50 cents. We took the highs. And now we're getting that pullback on Bitcoin. Oh shit, I've done the same thing. Back onto ES, I'm not using my tabs. Now on here, we are holding currently the POC. Now this is what we wanted to see. This is really, 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 really nice. I would consider going long again on the ES if we can hold here for a moment. On the Nasdaq, we're probably not quite there yet. I'd imagine the POC is lower. Oh shit, no, it's not. We've hit the point of control and the VWAP on the Nasdaq as well. Our daily open is slightly lower, but we have returned to settlement. After a very quick failed auction at the highs, we were a little bit overextended. We're pulling back into our points of control. It's very, 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 very simple. Okay, what does the market need to do? The market is there to facilitate traders, to enable people to take trades. That is the whole point of the market. It needs to be able to facilitate trades. If you find that you're so far out of value that you are lacking buyers, where is price going to return to? The point in which there has been interest. Okay, so within this whole day, this is the point of control. This is the area in which the most trades have taken. So if you extend too far above that and you no longer have buyers, if you lack buyers up at the highs, where are the buyers likely to be? They're going to be at the price that price has been. So the market is seeing if there are buyers down here. There might be buyers down here. We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. So I'd like to see a little bit of absorption. This is what you want to see, but this is lining up nicely. VWAP. So the volume weighted average price, this is from London. This is from London. If we go to our daily open and we add the VWAP onto that, we're at that same point. So we've got confluence on the two VWAPs, our London VWAP and our session VWAP, lining up together. We were extended, we were in these outer bands. We quickly swept the highs. There were no more buyers left at this stage. The buyers had disappeared. There was no one left. You sweep the highs, and now you come back into balance. We're back inside value area. If this point of control doesn't hold, we're looking for a move back down towards about 1500. If anyone watched my video yesterday, because I did I do this on my Bitcoin update yesterday? I think I did touch upon the NASDAQ on my Bitcoin update because Bitcoin wasn't doing anything, but I did say 1500 was the target. And we also covered this in the trading room yesterday. 15,000 was the target for the NASDAQ. Now the reason being for that, if we zoom all the way out, I'm enjoying this. Can you guys tell? I'm quite enjoying this right now. This is really, really nice price action that we're getting. We had an MPOC. Okay, a very, very naked point of control. It had been, look at all that time and space that we'd spent above here. A lot of time, a lot of space above that point of control. Now that's going to act as a draw towards for price. You left that behind, we started to correct, we came back and we came into that zone. What we also did, which I wasn't necessarily looking for, was we took out the previous week low. So this is what we did this morning, taking out the previous week low and then getting a bounce. We're still holding the POC here, so I am considering going back into a long position. Just as I say that, we start to lose it. So this is why I'm really considering it. I'm more so considering it on the ES. I am already in a long on the ES, and this could be an opportunity to compound. This could be an opportunity to compound. Do I want to compound? I'll happily show you where my position on the ES is. If we just pull this up on the chart. So this is the one that I was talking about earlier. I am already in a long. And that is down here. Okay, so this long just a minute ago was like $1,200 in profit. Now it's only 800. So this is where I bought earlier. Okay, so you can see, there it is, earlier on. And that's where I took profit. Stupidly, because it's gone way higher. Taking profit too soon, but luckily I had 3 contracts on this, which is nice. So I did have 3 contracts on, so at least I could leave the last one as a runner. Do I want to compound it? The problem with compounding and adding to winners, if I add to this winner, what's 50% between here and here? It's going to take me above here. So it's going to take my average position above this price, which I don't really want, because I kind of think that we could come down and get a sweep of this, and we could drop into this area here. So I don't know if I want to add to this. Maybe I just need to relax, chill out, allow the market just to settle for a little bit. Oh, Oh, it's so tempting though. Look at what it did. It's so tempting. We've just had that little sweep of these lows. Maybe I'm just gonna have to go onto another account here, and I might just need to scalp long off a second account. I've probably missed it. We'll go back over to here. I'm just gonna switch accounts. You know that my long's there. You know that I'm trading this. You know that I'm not chatting absolute trash. I am actually putting my money where my mouth is on these setups, and I am telling you guys as much as I can, as much as I feel comfortable doing, when I am buying, when I am selling. I am going to try a scalp long here. I'm going to use this local low as an invalidation. I kind of like what we're seeing, so I've switched over accounts. We can use this. I'm going to... Missed it. Can I explain the meaning of the letters? Yes. Bear with. Am I getting greedy here? Do I really want to take a trade within the initial balance? Ooh. Okay, hold it here, pull back into here. Let's just see what happens. Let's just whack a limit order. Let's see how it goes. If I get filled, I get filled. If I don't, I don't. But there is such good confluence. VWAP is right at your daily open. It's right here. When you question your greed, be careful. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Come on, give me this. We might SFP these lows again. How's the Nasdaq looking? It's holding as well. It's both holding. The thing is, like, okay, this is the thing. It's not being greedy. It's actually the opposite. Because I'm aware that I've got however many people watching me right now. Not many. Like, my name isn't, well, who has loads of people watching? Jay Casper. Where's all the Jay Casper viewers? I want that many viewers. Bring, like, anyone who's in any other community. This is a call to action. Bring your friends. If you are in another community, whether you like, yeah, I'm filled. Okay, let's see how this goes. No matter why you're here, no matter what community you're in, whether you're part of Toros, whether you're in the crew or not, bring someone over. I want to see, we've only got 75 people here, but just mention it in the chat. You might get banned. The mods might hate you for it. So if you're in another community and there are a bunch of assholes like many are, there are many lovely communities out there. Oh, look at this. Look at this, already $150 in the green. I should probably just take that as a win. But anyway, the mods might hate you for it in other communities, but just tell your friends, get them to come and join. Get them to come and join. If we can get this up to like 100 likes, then maybe I'll do a giveaway. If we can get 100 likes, that means we'll probably need at least we will need at least 100 people in here. Then I'll do a giveaway. I just missed the opportunity to take profit on this, and now it's going to go against me. This is what happens every single time. I only wanted to do this as a scalp. I only wanted to do this as a scalp. And now, the fact that I'm talking and I'm not paying attention, I was like, oh yeah, look at that. It means it's probably going to go against me now. Am I gonna survive this? What do we think? Are we going to survive this? Or are we going to continue dumping? The Nasdaq's falling. Nasdaq's still dropping. It's testing me here. Let me go back onto TradingView and let's just get a bit of perspective again where we are at, because we're okay here. I'm kind of happy enough with this. We're still at that TPO, time point of control. I know we're slightly below our open, but we're holding this VWAP here. We do seem to be absorbing. A little bit. I do think that I can get out of this with a little bit of money. But if we do drop, then honestly, I'm looking for these lows down here, like 4333. So let's see how it goes. How long have we had since the open? 20 minutes. Still taking a trade, and the market's not even been open 20 minutes yet. All right, we're back in the money. We're back in the money, so we can show. And this is the thing. Okay, every time a position goes red, I'm just going to switch back over to TradingView. As soon as it's back in profit, I'm going to switch back over onto this. I'm only going to show my winning trades. I'm going to be one of those guys. So if this starts going red again, we're going back over onto TradingView. Come on. This is kind of nice though. Look at the candles. Okay, look at how we're just holding closes. We're like wicks below. So wicks below our daily open and our POC, but we're holding above there. This is on a 5-minute time frame. It's quite nice. We're testing into that VWAP. We are testing the demand here. This is what I mean. You ran out of buyers up at the top. There were none left. Okay, no buyers left. And now we're testing to see if there are buyers here. We are just seeing if there are buyers at the POC. The market is trying to facilitate this trade at the point of control. It is trying to enable us to take some trades, and that's what we want to see. So we can go back over onto here. We can see that we're back $150 in profit, and I'm still not going to take profit on this because I've missed another opportunity because I said I was going to take profit, but we missed another opportunity and now it's going to fall back down again. I'm just going to sell it. What is this? What is the purpose of this limit order up here? That takes us over to here. Is that value area high? So our value area high right now is 4346. 4346. I think that would be wise if we just close. If we see if we can get that to 4346, and we'll just set that as our take profit. 4346. That takes us from point of control into value area high, and that's all we really want to see. And I'm just going to place stop loss down here now. That's enough. That's enough messing about. We know what we can win, we know what we can lose at this stage. The market will decide what it wants to do to me. We have no control over the market. What are the benefits to having loads of viewers? The benefits to having loads of viewers are, first of all, that we have a load more people talking in the chat, and I'll like that. It'll make me happy. So if you want a happy Luke, how grumpy was I the other day? We had like 40 viewers, and I was just here like, this is shit. I can't be bothered anymore. I'm leaving. No one's talking. Nothing's going on. I don't want to be here. So that's the first thing. The more viewers that we get, the happier I become. The second benefit, the second benefit that we have from having more viewers is that means more potential customers. We are running it, well, we're trying to run a business very, very terribly here because it actually runs at a loss. But regardless, that's why I have to trade so much. Nasdaq's getting a massive bounce, by the way, so this should hit our take profit because Nasdaq is flying. Sorry, that was loud. Winner. There we go. We're done. Value area high. My stocks are falling down. That was $225 added to the pot. And yeah, now we can wait for the next opportunity. Lovely stuff. Yeah. the other benefit to having more viewers is it is more people that could possibly want to come and join the crew. If you're here and you're not in the crew, then what are you waiting for? Like, I can show you. Look at this. I don't want to shill too much because I am the world's worst businessman. Like, I'm actually terrible at running a business. Like, completely terrible. I must be the only YouTuber that runs a business at a loss and has to trade in order to sustain it. I'm so shit. But if you do want to come and join the crew, here we go. So this is our Discord. We're giving all these updates all the time on the Discord. This is our trading chat right now. This is all the stuff that we've been going over. These are some of the trades that we took earlier on. So I took a little short position here on the ES earlier, profitable. And we're all trading this together. We're looking at the levels. Okay, we're looking at the levels. Fugazi, cake, awesome stuff. Here's another one. I just missed out down here. We said the levels that we wanted and we just missed out. We're looking at all of this, all this stuff going on, watching the tape. Here's another one. Okay, this was just before the news. So it's just constantly active. Like this, all of this that I'm scrolling through, that's like 1 hour. That's where we wanted to see price going. What happened? Price went there. Yeah? And it's the same as what's just happened now. Where do we want to see price going? There's your confluence. 2 minutes later, where was price? Right there. And then it bounced again because that was when we had the news. What happened? You bounce. Okay? Easy. It's a gold mine. It's literally a gold mine. For anyone, no, it's not. That's a complete lie. It's a gold mine for me because I massively value everyone within the community sharing ideas and sharing their stuff. So if we look at Cake, he's new. What the fuck is that, Cake? Cake's turned into MM Crypto. We've got French Bull sharing like incredible analysis on a daily basis. Elliott Wave Master, the best Elliott Wave analyst you'll ever see in your life. Got Randall here, absolute legend. Volume profile, TPO charts, a master. I learned a lot of stuff from TPO from him. Got P here, giving some great trades, giving some great updates, making money. We've got our analyst channel as well. So we've got Delirium hanging out in there. We're going to be announcing some new analysts soon. We've got all sorts of stuff going on. It's wonderful. Anyway, sorry, let me go back to the chat because I know I'm missing some questions here. Any mods, admins in here? I don't know if there are. This is the thing. This is what I mean about being the world's worst businessman, because I have people employed and they're not fucking here. Who's here? Do we have an admin in the chat? Cake's here. Cake, you are getting a... I need another chat to go. This is so stupid on the YouTube chat because there's the emoji thing. All right, here we go. Add as a moderator. There we go. Cake's got a wrench. Cake's got the ban hammer. Cake's about to ban John Todd for chatting shit in the chat. John Todd, I am going to Discord link, please. So go on to look, if we go back over onto here, I don't know why the Discord link isn't working. Why is the Discord link not working? It's because we lost our server boosts the other day. So let me copy this link. This is just temporarily for now. So if anyone wants to join the Discord, that's a temporary link. That should work. Okay. I'm missing everything on the chat. The admins are watching Jake Asper. Probably. He's poached them all from me. Little shit. Dave Urban's in here. Maybe Dave needs a moderator wrench as well. Maybe Dave needs the banhammer. Maybe Fugazi needs the banhammer. See you in the Discord. Golger T or we're about to get news, by the way. Order book is emptied. Watch this. We're about to get some news. We're about to get a bit of volatility. So I'm not going to trade this right now. Oh, I need to remove that stop because that trade happened. But look what's happened here. Order book's just like gone. What is this? Is this a speaker? FOMC member Jeff. No, existing home sales. It's nothing major. It's a minor news event, but that was just temporarily a little bit of volatility coming in, a little bit of extra volume. But you see how the order book just empties when there's news releases coming up, and then it just fills back in once the moves happened. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. Do I still want to do? I might go long again. Anyway, what John Todd was saying. He's being a dickhead. Everyone called John Todd a knobhead. Because, first of all, yes. What were you saying? More paid group money, lol, haha. Yeah. I mean, we are trying to run an educational community here, and for us to be able to do that, we do need people that join. So if you do find value in what we're doing, what we're giving away for free on these live streams, and you want more of it, then I think that's a reasonable thing to ask. On the other thing that he said, why do I close Quantower every time the trade goes into a red? It was a joke. It was a joke. Okay, people have seen me trade in the red many times on here. It happens. And also it helps my psychology a little bit. Like, I'm trading my own money here. I don't need to do this for anyone. I don't need to be here doing this. I don't need to be sharing any information. I could very happily just trade by myself all day long, and I'd probably make a lot more money than I do right now. But I enjoy doing this, and that is why I am doing it. And I feel it has value, which is why I have a community, because we have people within the community that I feel have value to give. Shall I give back all the profit I just made by trying to long this again? The fact that we are still here, I do like that. Let's get a sense of perspective again. Where are we? We came up into value area high, we rejected. We came up into value area high, we rejected. We're still holding this POC right now. We can use this as a pretty decent invalidation. We're still holding that point of control. Hold on just a moment, everybody. Just got to respond to a message. I got a meeting after this. So I just got to tell them that I'm going to be there. Okay, good. At least that meant I didn't have to take a trade. Sorry, I genuinely had to just respond to a message just then. John Todd's left the chat. Where's he gone? Anyway, enough of that. Let's clean things up. We're allowed some haters. I don't mind some haters. It makes it more entertaining for the rest of us. And I don't even think he's a hater anyway, because I've seen him in here before, and often he's actually said some kind of like he's been alright. He's just obviously in a bad mood, probably trading on tilt today. It's like Greg. Sometimes Greg's an absolute like. Sometimes Greg is the worst. Sometimes he's a really nice guy. Tell him to trade QNT or TWT. Yeah. If you're anyone here who starts like thinking they're like, I don't know, anyone here who I don't like, I'll just we should have a keyword. We should have a keyword for like a code word. Sorry. So everyone that's here, it looks like John Todd's gone now. He's rage quit. So it doesn't matter if we have a code word for like. So if I say, I don't know, someone give me a random word. So if I say this random word, rainy day, maybe rainy, that's a bit silly. Any better random words? Potato. Yeah, so if I go, and this is for anyone who's here, if we bring in a load of haters, look at that, Mr. Fry and Nolex, we said potato at like the same time. Pineapple cheese. I think we'll use potato. Potato! If I say potato before I take a trade, it means I'm taking the opposite trade. So then I can go, right, I'm going long NASDAQ here, potato. Then it means everyone should go short, and then the haters will go long, and then they'll get liquidated. So right now, I'm looking to go short ES, potato. I'm going to confuse myself if I try and do that. Oh my god, what's the NASDAQ doing? Still in value area. I do think we can go higher. I do think we can go higher during this session, which is why I'm still holding that long position from earlier on. But NASDAQ's pumping, ES is just holding. This is gonna leave me behind. I'm getting trigger fingers. I want to take a long. I want to take a long, but I'm not like think. I wanted to come back down here. Maybe I go short NASDAQ instead. That's the alternative right now. Would be short NASDAQ. Ooh. Are we going to get an opportunity here? Hold it down. Keep it down, keep it down, keep it down, keep it down, keep it down. Keep it down. Keep it there. Bit lower. I don't want to give back everything. Yes. All right, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Oh. What did we make on the last one? $225. If I give back everything, we got the midpoint down there. I don't want to lose more than $225. And that just puts us on scratch for the session. I'm sweating, even though I'm just walking. I've got very sweaty armpits. It's not attractive. I also need a haircut. And I need to... which also is very unattractive. But luckily, trading is the world's biggest sausage fest, and we're all guys here. So it doesn't matter that I'm a sweaty, weird-looking, hobo-looking man right now. This is what happens when you take a trade just because you're a bit bored, and we've just been hanging out for, like, here for ages. Come on! The problem I have is the problem that I have right now is this. So NASDAQ, like big bounces coming back in to that POC again. So NASDAQ's dragging the ES down. The ES hasn't had these big bounces. But look at the NASDAQ. We're still holding VWAP. On the ES, we are below it. I don't know about this, guys. I'm not very happy about this. Come on, hold on. Hold on. Let's just hold this VWAP. Let's ride it up to here. This is what we want. We're looking for this. Maybe I should have just gone long NQ instead, but that's bigger position sizes. It scares me slightly. Unless I'm happy to trade ES. This is another weird thing about me. Like even though like I think the NASDAQ's been more technical today, I would rather take the trade on the ES because it's just lower risk, just naturally. I'm not interested in trading micros and all of that garbage. I want to trade real like mini contracts, like proper contracts. That's better. Thank you, ES. Thank you, NASDAQ. Thank you for dragging the ES back up. Thank you. We want to come up here. We want to come up here. This is what we want. This is what we want. And look, we're in the green. NASDAQ's helping us. I'm closing this trade though, because this is just like, that was another $200 move. And I don't think we're going to get much more out of this from the NASDAQ right now. Am I gonna close it? Let's just get rid of that. Should we? Don't you drop, just keep going a little bit. Too late again. Every time I say I'm going to close it, and then I bring it back over onto the screen, and then I miss the opportunity to do it. It's going to give back all my profit again. Come on, just bounce. Too slow with my decision making. I cannot multitask. Higher, just come on. NASDAQ, help us out here. Hit target, NASDAQ. We want to get this back to 200. $200. There we go. That's it. Done. $212.50 added to the pot for the day. That puts my total winnings for this live stream so far. Oh no, I've only taken 2 trades. Have I? Yeah. A 225 and a 212.5. Those are the 2 little scalps that we've taken. But we also had the short that I came into this on, which was $830, and then I'm $1,025 up on the swinging. I can't see the channels. Could you grant me permission? Well, you're only in the public area currently. If you want to join the crew, you've got to join the crew by going through the... so we've got the free Discord, and that just basically... yeah, you got to join the crew if you want all the channels. I'm not going to give you, like... What happens when you join the Discord, right? I don't even know. Because, again, we've got... That should be a very clean, easy process to join the Discord, but I'm not really sure. Come on, NASDAQ. Take these highs. It's going to be a really nice short if this does happen. We're a mere 15 minutes away from our initial balance. Having concluded, this is our initial balance as it stands. Yeah, what is Bitcoin doing? Look at that. Look. This is, look. The same thing happened on Bitcoin as what's happened on the ES and the NASDAQ here. You have that little look above. We take liquidity, you reject, and we're holding the point of control on all three of the assets that we're looking at. Okay? Lacked buyers up here. The buyers had run out. We now had sellers, but we found fresh demand at the point of control. NASDAQ, we found fresh demand, electronic trading hours. We found fresh demand at the point of control. ES, we found fresh demand at the point of control. Okay, both from time and from volume. Now the thing with the ES now is it looks like it could be a good little scalp short opportunity. I should have just held that, shouldn't I? That would have given me more money. So I haven't traded this, but this is just to show you what happens here. So it just stalls out. You have a very quick look above. This is just on the tick chart, basically. Very quick look above. Then you leave. You come back in to where you've got the imbalances, and then we have the continuation back down again. So the lower time frame is doing the same thing as what we've just been doing on the higher time frames where we found support. We now have the same thing. A very quick look above, leave, come back into the imbalance, continuation. Look above, leave, back into your imbalance, continuation. And you can do the same thing at the bottom, okay? Look below, leave, back into your imbalance, continuation. So this happened over here. So we'll find it here. So look above, look below. You look below, you go sideways for a little bit, look below, you leave, come back into your imbalance, continuation. And once again, we find ourselves right back at the same point that we started again from earlier on. What about supply? Where do we find it outside of POC? Yeah, well, this is the thing. It's just balance to imbalance. So I mean, supply and demand. I don't really know. I don't know if I like those terms because it almost makes it seem like there's an expectation for a certain outcome there. I just I kind of like balance and imbalance and extremes. But yeah, your supply and your demand will be found at extremes or at, oh, we are dropping now. So NASDAQ didn't make it. NASDAQ didn't quite make it. Oh, we're back in settlement again. So this looks to be our initial balance. Okay, I think we can probably quite safely say that our initial balance is in. There's 12 minutes to go. I don't think that in 12 minutes we're going to be testing these highs or lows again. I think we're probably just sat here for the rest of what's going on. Now, Mr. Fry, I said this earlier, settlement is just the price that it closed at from yesterday's contract. Okay? It's kind of a zone. Because what happens with the CME is it's like a 20 minute clearing period. So if I leave trades open, although the market closes at, well, for me, 9 p.m. So for me, the market closes at 9 p.m. But my trades will get settled about 20 minutes afterwards if I've left any open. So it's like a settling period. But I just mark it as the close from the previous day, which is different from your daily open. Can you please explain the meaning of the letters? Yeah. So the letters on a TPO, this has gone back to, oh, it's because, okay, let's go on to the ES. Each period, okay, is half an hour. Each letter is 1/2 an hour time period. So TPO is time price opportunity, which means there is an opportunity during a certain time at a certain price to take a trade. It's basically just what it means. And for every one of those periods, so if we're looking at the 30-minute time frame, which is what the TPO is always 30-minute. Okay, always 30-minute. You can have different candles, but a TPO chart is 30-minute time period. So every one of these candles, if we take this off, okay, that's one TPO. That's A. Well, so you go from the start over here. So this candle being A, this being B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, blah, 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 blah. So every one of those is just a different letter. Now, once you get to Z, it rolls over and goes back to A, and then it's lowercase a. So each one of these, this just tells us, it gives you a profile. So if we just completely remove the candles, can I do that? I thought I could do that. But you can do it, but I can't remember how. There used to be a way to hide it. Then each one of these is just one 30-minute time period. Okay, so it shows that at this POC, so what we're seeing here is the point of control, we were at this price in the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, A, B, C, D, E, F, not the 7th, G, H, I, then we left it for a little bit, then we came back in periods S, X, Y, which is over here, and now we're back at periods A, C, D, F, G. So price has been at this for that many 30-minute time periods. Now when you go onto here, what this is doing now is this is the regular trading hours, which means the New York session, which is where this is a little bit more technical and a little bit better. However, it's worked really well. We might actually be dropping below this IB before we close, actually. This is the A period and the B period of our New York session. And the A period and the B period combined gives you your initial balance. So your initial balance is going to be this zone here, if we don't leave this zone. And the little bit of golden nugget that I'm going to tell everyone here, who's still here in the chat, and this is what I was talking about earlier, but I'm not going to give you the full stats for this. Look, our initial balance is being extended here to the downside. The initial balance, high or low, has a very, very high probability of being the high or the low of the session. That's for New York. So what happened yesterday? Our initial balance high, which is here, okay, A and B period, here. Don't know why that's so small. Want to make it bigger? There you go. A and B period. Our initial balance high was the high of the day. Day before, the A and B period was the low of the day, of the session. So that's a little bit of free sauce, free juice for you guys, if you are interested in this kind of thing. So now we're looking at, with our initial balance almost in, is that we've probably at this stage put in either the high or the low of the session. We don't really know what side it's going to be until afterwards, but then you're looking for a break and continuation from that, which is what we saw yesterday. Okay, so if we go back into what happened yesterday, relatively straightforward. Okay, here's your initial balance. What happened is we started to close candles outside. You can get that continuation lower. So once you break your initial balance, the chances are you're going to see continuation at that stage. So we don't know what side this is going to break yet, but we do know that it's going to be significant. We We don't know if it's going to be the high or the low of the day. Like nothing is ever certain. It just gives you something to base a trade off of. So if you're looking for something to give you some confidence for a trade, the TPO gives you nice stuff for that, okay? It's like nothing is ever certain. The fact that we're holding this point of control here, you don't know if it's going to hold, but it can inform a decision that you can then choose to make as to whether you want to take a trade. Because at the end of the day, trading is all about you. You use the information that's provided. All this does is give you data. That's all technical analysis does, is it just gives you data. It's up to you to interpret that data and to make a decision based off of it. Nothing is certain. There's no guarantee that it's going to work. But at the end of the day, you analyze the data, you come up with a plan, you come up with an idea based off the data you're seeing, which then you can use to take a trade. And then it's up to you. If the market doesn't do what you expect it to do, at least you use the data correctly. But at the end of the day, you've got to make that decision. Trading is all about you. Who likes 4333? I like 4333. I said this in the Discord earlier. These are the levels that I'm like, this has been here for ages. We go back over onto the Discord. Where did I say 4333? 4333, 4333. There we go. 4333 and 15020. I'd still like to see those levels here. 4333, 15020. Did we hit 15020 on NASDAQ? Haha, look. I said this was like ages ago, right? But look, 15020. So I said that at 1:26 p.m., which is 12:26 UTC. So I said that back here. And what happens? We hit it. 1 hour later. And that's what caused this bounce that almost takes you up to the highs again. Ah! And you're still not in the crew and joining us for this juicy goodness. You get Ozcan. I'm not going to look. If you can't figure out how to see the channels on the Discord, then I don't really know what to say. Everybody else in here has managed to get access. I can see what you've done wrong. Let me have a look. I'm not sharing this on the screen anymore, am I? Discord's gone. Good. Let me try and find you. Who are you? What is your name again? Goggleter. Look, you got your role, member. So you're in the free Discord. You're in it. The reason you can't see the channels I'm sharing with you is because you're not in the crew. For that, you're not going to get free crew access. I'm not giving that away. What you can see is the public channels, which gives you information about the community. But I'm not giving away all of our educational content and everything else, because that's actually work for us. Or yeah, sign up for Cake's giveaway if you want free access to the crew. Okay, here's another look. Here's another freebie for all of you. If that's all you're here for is freebies and giveaways, then go follow Cake on Twitter. We'll find it on here. Let's bring back up the internet. Go follow Cakezilla. There he is, Cakezilla618. Go follow Cakezilla618. Our wonderful analyst, Cake. Okay? He's doing a giveaway. So if you do want free access to the crew, just take part in this. And if he likes you, he'll give you some stuff. Our initial balance is getting extended by quite a lot right now. What did we say? 4333. Oh, we're through that. Oh my god, we're dumping. Where are we now? Okay, I like this. I like this. I like where we're at. Oh shit. Oh my god. It's just lost like that. What happened then? Oh my god. Oh, this has gone weird. There we go. Okay. It's thrown the scale off a little bit. Oh dear. I should have taken that short, shouldn't I? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's puking. That's our initial balance in. So our initial balance is now in. We are done. And we are leaving. Are we leaving the bottom of it? There is a high probability that one side of our initial balance remains the high or the low of the day. This is our initial balance. C period hasn't yet traded outside of B. But you'd say at this stage that, I mean, unless there is a miracle right now, unless this suddenly breaks up, the high is more likely than not to be in. Not guaranteed, but the high for this session, for the New York session, more likely to be in than not. So I now have a short bias for this session. So if we come back up into this point of control again here, I will naturally look for a short position off of that. Which is kind of surprising. I mean, it is holding. We could just again, look below, leave. We'll have to be aware that that is a possibility. There's nothing guaranteed. We are outside of the VWAPs. We are at an extreme of a value again right now. But there we go. There goes our initial balance low. That has been taken out. Are we going to see a recovery? A quick little ring failure pattern of that low, which could then take us back into the midpoint, maybe back into the open for the session, maybe back into the point of control for the session. But at this stage, I think you have to say short is probably the best play. What a crazy, crazy hour of trading this has been, or hour and a half. We've gone from like being really bullish, everything looked mega bullish when we started the stream, to suddenly everything looks terrible. Bitcoin's still holding. Nasdaq is at value area low. So, I mean, there is a chance here of getting a bounce. We've gone from one extreme to another. We started off and we were all the way up here, and we've traded all the way through our value area, and we're almost at the low of the day right now. What crazy, 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 crazy session. I'm going to wrap this up in a second here, because I've actually got to go, which is kind of annoying. It's kind of sad. I have to go out at 4. So I'm not actually going to get the opportunity to trade the rest of this session, probably. I might do later, but I do need to leave, so I need to get ready. I need to get ready to leave. I need to get dressed into real human clothes, not my sweaty armpit t-shirt and my tracky bottoms. I need to tidy up a little bit. I need to, I've had a shower, so I'm not that much of a skank, but yeah. We've just entered the second half of October now. October looks very promising this year. Does it? Are we up on the month on like anything? Are we up on the month on Bitcoin? Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, okay, fair. Doesn't feel like we're up on the month. We're not on Legacy. Oh, we are on the Nasdaq. Are we up on the month then? No, we're up on the month on the Nasdaq and on Bitcoin, but not on the GSMPs. This is actually holding. Nasdaq is actually holding value area low. Very interesting. Back into the point of control. So it ran out of sellers down here. Is it going to find some sellers here? I think we're looking, this is all a bit like too crazy right now. Maybe back up to VWAP, value area high, to look for some short positions. Or maybe this is just going to be one of those days where it's just chopping around like crazy and isn't really giving us very much anymore. But that was kind of nice, right? Who enjoyed trading this random, well, not random price action. Nothing's random. Nothing's random, but everything is random. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway, cool. I'm going to shoot off. Thank you very much for joining. I hope the rest of your day is very productive. Sorry, Greg, I also didn't see this. ETH BTC, I'm kind of, it is of interest to me, but not yet. I think we're a few months away from looking at buying into alts and stuff. I think we've got a bit more collapsing to do before there's anything interesting here. Like, a bit more collapsing to do. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody. Have a great rest of the day. Once again, if you do want to join the crew, the rest of the team, myself included, although I do have to pop out in a moment, but I will be back later on. But the team are there. I'll be there. If you want to continue trading this alongside us and hopefully learning alongside us, I'm going to be doing another refresher course on the TPO charts tomorrow. So if you do want to join in on that, go and join the crew, tauruscrypto.com. But yeah, if not, have a great day. I'll see you very soon. Cheers, guys.